It's all right. Having completed 2 methods amongst 4 methods I mentioned earlier, we have done completing the square method. We've also done factorization method. This time around, we are going to look at formula method of solving that can be used in solving quadratic equation. So let us just see how we can use formula method and then solve any quadratic equation with ease. Then try and see some similarities amongst the 3. I mean, completing the square method, factorization method, and then formula method this time around. Okay, the subject in question remains mathematics. The subject in question remains mathematics. So we are going to handle some questions in mathematics using formula method. The topic also, we are still continuing with the quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. Okay? And this time around, the method we are going to apply is method 3. I call it method 3. Method 3. Because we have done first 2 methods, the formula method. We have done the first 2 methods, factorization method, completing the square method. The third one is formula method. And then we can see how this method can as well be used or applied in solving any quadratic equation. Very interesting. I want you to understand that this method is also one of the simplest among the 4. This formula method is one of the simplest amongst the 4 methods I mentioned earlier. Okay, let's just see how we can do justice to that. Okay, so we have this. So find. Okay, question number 1. Question number 1. We are starting a new series now. This is quadratic equation series 3, representing the method we are using, formula method. Question number 1. Evaluate the roots of the following equations. Given below. So we have, okay, 1a, the question is 3x squared plus 5x. 3x squared plus 5x minus 6 all equal to 0. That is question 1a. Question 1b is just 2x squared minus 5x plus 8 all equal to 0. We have 2 questions here under question number 1. Question 1a and the question 1b. Question 1a is simply giving us 3x squared plus 5x minus 6 all equals to 0. Question 1b is just 2x squared minus 5x plus 8 all equals to 0. So let's look at, let's consider first question, question number 1b. 1b question. Solution to question 1b. Solution to question 1b, okay? So that is what we are going to do. 1b is 3x squared plus 5x minus 6 all equal to 0. Formula. The formula we are going to use, that is why it is called formula method, is minus b plus upon minus roots b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Okay, that's the formula we are going to use. Remember, x is the root, okay? Okay, let's just put it this way. X is equal to this. So now remains the formula, okay? The formula we are going to use. Okay, the formula is simply x is equal to minus b plus upon minus root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. If you remember, in our first class, the first class we held before we started solving some questions, we derived this formula from completing the square method. Can you see how the three formulas are connected? Can you see how they are connected? They are linked from this to that until you get to the last point. So this is the formula we are going to apply, solving this. First of all, we need to consider very important things here, or variables here. The coefficient of s squared here is 3, and this is a. Coefficient of x here is 5, and that is b. While the constant term c is 6. Okay, we go by that. A, the coefficient of s squared from the original distance is just 3, comma, b is just 5, and then c, the constant term, is minus 6. Okay, this will guide us. C, the constant term, is minus 6. So c is just minus 6. If you understand this concept, it's very, very simple. What you need to do is to substitute accordingly in the formula provided. So the formula, once again, is x is equal to minus b plus upon minus root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Quickly, we have, for b, we have minus bracket 5, okay, plus upon minus root b again is 5 squared minus 4 times a is what? 3. C is minus 6, okay? Okay, it's like that, it's too tiny. Let me make it bold a bit. So we have x is equal to, for b, minus 5, okay? Plus upon minus, b again is 5 squared. 5 squared minus 4 times a is 3, then times minus 6. All over 2 times 3. Okay? That is it. I have just substituted all the values of letters 3, b, and 6, minus 6, into the formula the way it should be. So we continue with that. Minus 5 plus upon minus, this will give 25. Okay, this is 12. 12 times 6. 12 times 6 will give us 72. Because 12 times 5 is 60. 72 minus, rather plus, because of the presence of the 2. 72 all over 6. Very good. You can see the steps. Very wonderful and easy to use. So we have minus 5 plus upon minus 25 plus 72 will give us what? This is 9. This is 7. 2 plus 5 is 7, and then 9. Correct? So we have 9 and 97. That is 97 all over 6. Okay? At this point, we need to consider the presence of plus upon minus. The presence of what? Plus upon minus. Okay. X will give us 2 roots, which is 2 roots which are x1 and x2. So for x1, from this will be minus 5. Okay? Plus, we go with plus first. We go with plus first. After which we go with what? Minus. Okay. Root 97 all over 6. That's for x1. For x2, this time around we are going with, we use minus. Minus 5, excuse me, For x2 we have minus 5 minus root 97 all over 6. That's all. That's all. So what is remaining here is what anyone can do. If you find the square root of 97, do this simple mathematical operation, divided by 6, you have a certain value. That value is for x1, that's first root. The same thing done here, find the square root of 97, do this mathematical operation, and then you have a certain value again, either positive or negative. That is the value of x2, which is root 2, or the second root. Having said that, this equation has been simplified, has been solved using formula method. Can you see how we are moving, or rather progressive, how we are progressive or progressing with the formula method? So you can see it's a simple thing to do. Thank you for your time. If you are really serious to learn, there is a teacher who is absolutely serious to teach you. I think I'm one of them. I think I am the teacher. Enjoy your learning while it lasts. See you next time, next class.